Hello and welcome back to the Stronghold. The Magi here on the primary account, and you know what time it is. It's midweek, and I want you to win 2 free rare or better. Well, not quite wild cards. ICRs. That's what I'm trying to think of. Yeah, that's the ticket. And, well, that's what I'm planning to do tonight as well. Of course, we are playing Phantom Sealed for lorwyn Eclipsed. And Sealed, I can't help but feel like, is the least evocative of the midweek magics. I feel like even more than something like Momir. This is really about the luck of what you open. Did you open good bombs and good removal and stuff like that? There's not a lot you can do to change the course beyond your initial deck building. And if you just don't have good cards, the best deck builders in the world are still going to struggle. You can see it in the Pro Tour from time to time. But at any rate, we're going to start here. We're going to open up 6 packs, and hopefully we get some good stuff here. So a little prayer to the arena gods as we push open. Well, I'd say we didn't do too bad. Celestial Reunion's interesting. Grub's Command and Grub is a pretty interesting combination there. But we did get two dual lands, which doesn't do a whole lot for actual deck building. So, I don't know, maybe Grub is the way we want to go there. Let's look at just our rares and mythics here. And if that's the case, we can play Grub, we can play Grub's Command, and we can probably play Blood Crypt. Just choose a creature card and behold to... Yeah, I mean, this just isn't great in Limited in general. Alright, so there's that. Let's turn this off, and let's say okay. And let's look... see how we did on some of these other things. I do like a Changeling Wayfinder. I really do. I don't feel like we got super deep on red, at least. I mean, like, we got some Changeling stuff. Or I should say elemental stuff. That's the word I'm trying to use. I think we run the 2 Flamecasters. Willow might be playable. We did get a Goblin or 2. I think we gotta run that Elf. Honestly, I don't love this Goblin. Nameless Inversion's pretty good. Scout's pretty good. I don't know, maybe we should be splashing green, but... Blight Rot... Erlemonti isn't terrible. We'll try the gang. So that still puts us like 10 cards short of a deck, which is, you know, disappointing to say the least. How do we do in white? Not too great, it would seem. I mean, we've got some decent merfolk. How's our blue look? Fairies. Run away together isn't terrible. think we got to run Intimidation. I think we got to run the Maulers just to have, like, enough playables. Feed the Flames. I don't know why I didn't put that in the first time. We're still a little bit short here. Thought Left Lieutenant isn't terrible. Can we get anything decent on green? I mean, I guess we could play Jund, right? Yeah, I'm kind of liking green here. Okay, so let's drop the red for the moment. And let's look at green here. We might splash red back in for the removal pieces, but yeah, green is way, way better. We should probably run the command. And should we splash white for Kithkin, I wonder? I mean, if we do, we're just basically splashing those two cards. Quite a few goblins, quite a few Kithkin, quite a few elves and druids of all things. Alright, I think this is what we're going to do. Let's jump in here and see if we can get a couple wins. Pardon me while I enjoy a nice cuppa. Okay, I'll try it. Wow, pretty weird. That is a much bigger creature than we have. I'll let you 2-for-1 me. Can he save it? Did I waste my time? That was amazing. You did amazing things there. I think we just go for the card draw here. Wow, I just got smoked. But he's still kind of 2-1 for himself. I don't know if I agree with that particular move, but artifact or enchantment, this is neither of those. Yeah, we're gonna say no to that. Oh dang, I forgot it doesn't get haste. Oh well. Whoops. I will see. That's a lot. Yeah, we're just gonna scoop out on this. Start again, shall we? If at first you don't succeed, queue up again, because it's midweek magic, baby! I mean, okay, this doesn't look bad, you know what I mean? Oh, shoot. I should have played the Bile. Well, in actuality, it wouldn't have mattered, because he's gonna wreck me anyway. Wow. off to the races here. I think maybe I need to splash in the red for the removal. Like, once their stuff hits the board, there's just not much I can do about it. Maybe Jund is the correct answer. Wait, those aren't the ones I really want to be playing. I don't think Eclipsed Realm does enough for us. I think it actually kind of weakens our mana base. All right, let's give this a shot here. Not a great opening hand with no black mana. Okay, well, we'll take that win. I guess we kind of ruined his day with that nameless inversion. Even though, honestly, it felt kind of bad to be using it that way, but... And we got rating schemes. Alright. Okay, I don't hate this. See what it'll do. Kind of hate that I gotta get black mana with that, but yeah, it is what it is. I mean, it's not a terrible spot to use this, but I'm only getting in for one if I do, right? But he's going to attack and gain some life off of it anyway. So I guess going up a 1 is better than going down 2. That wasn't the best thing in the world to draw, was it? That's problematic, not gonna lie. I probably could have blocked with the druid and gotten away with it, but... Oh boy, that's a huge problem. Okay. Yeah, I got nothing I can do about that, I don't think. He's just drawing cards like crazy off of it. And he's not even going to risk it in combat. I'm not seeing a line to win here. Yeah, I'm just gonna give him this one. Let's move on. That guy opened an elf deck, and well, we didn't. That's how that goes. Okay. None of this feels good. Nothing at all, nothing at all. Yep, I'm just scooping to this. I don't know. Honestly, I'm starting to feel a little frustrated because of the kind of crappy pool. Like, we opened one really good goblin card, and then the rest of our goblins just were mostly subpar. Frustrating. Keep trying to swing it out here, see if we can maybe luck into one. Pleased to have the weekly warrior flag. No green mana. That's really, really frustrating. No black mana here. Good gracious, we just... You know what? I'm just giving them the game. We mulled to 5 and we still had a pretty crappy hand. I'd rather give freebies than waste my time, you know? And this is just so subpar. Alright, I'm gonna keep this just to hopefully make something of it. I'm gonna throw a forest. Now I know when I play this on 2, I'm gonna mill something that I really want in my hand. I can just feel that getting ready to happen. Alright, our opponent has decided they want to play the game. Small bits of attrition. I don't know, maybe our opponent has a bad connection. That's a theoretical. Interesting. I mean, this is starting to feel a little bit like a game. Of course, we've used like 100% of our removal at this point. Our opponent really stalling out here. Tristan's command. I knew we were going to mill something that we really wanted to keep there. But we have almost a win on table next turn. I don't know if our opponent just isn't there or what. Well, they did have a land. Alright, alright. We're gonna get back a creature. I don't hate it for him. There you go. Good job. Yep, I knew they were going to do that. They were going to be greedy. So we might have this one. He's gonna play the big dude, obviously. Oh, an even bigger dude than I expected. Interesting. But it doesn't block enough. Kind of problem he has there. Yeah. We did it. We made it through a boring midweek Magic. Hooray. And we got a... Hey, looky there. This is why you play every week, because you get those little red fuzzy lines. That means we got upgraded to a Mythic. Nico, Light of Hope. Hey, it's okay. Not a bad Mythic. Not something I'm going to play, but that's okay. I will accept it. So yeah, guys, that is going to do it for this week. Just because I don't particularly find sealed interesting, and we obviously did not get a very good pool. Hopefully you get a much better pool and you run all over unlucky, miserable people like myself. Will not be doing more midweek Magic over on the free-to-play account this week. The sealed behind the scenes, just it never draws any attention or any views. So I have just opted to skip it moving forward. What we will be doing on Thursday is doing another live stream right here on YouTube, in which I will be doing a somewhat modified version of Budget Perspective this week on the upcoming Toidles set. Very interested in this set. I'm interested in the potential limited environment as well as the jump-in event. I think there's some decent cards in this, and if you want to get all my thoughts on it, tune in on Thursday. I will probably wait and do it at 5 o'clock, but we will have to see how the day goes on that. Obviously, pay attention to your Go Live notifications, and if you don't see it live, just watch it after the fact. It is still available on demand on YouTube, basically as long as I want it to be. But with all that having been said, thank you all for coming out this week. I really appreciate the viewership. And until next time, I will see you